podcast. Second week of OTAs. Let's talk 49er football after this intro. What is up, faithful? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness podcast. Welcome to the stream. What is going on, Kimberly? How you doing, Kimberly? Welcome. David Williams is in the house. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday. Second week of 49ers OTAs. Which player has shown improvement? Which player looks promising for this organization? We're going to talk about that in this podcast. What's up, Nico? Nico's in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got Cardcast in the house. What's up, Cardcast? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you in the house. Who surprised you so far? Hufanga. Tanaloa Fufanga is the one that has surprised me so far, David. He has shown signs of improvement. I'm excited to see how he continues to develop rapport with Jimmy Ward. I really believe that Hufanga could win that starting job at safety. What's up, David McNew? How's everybody doing? Says, hi, Beto and the 49er Empire. I wipe my feet on both YouTube and Facebook. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. With that said, everyone else, please wipe your feet before entering. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Thank you for the support, ladies and gentlemen. Truly appreciate that. David Carcass says, sorry, Beto, for being MIA. My cousin from India is over for 6 weeks, and I want to spend quality time with him and have to take a break away from Niner. Listen, tell your cousin that the Niner Sickness podcast says hello from the United States. And you never have to apologize. No one ever needs to apologize for not being part of my show. I am the most realist individual you can find. I do this as a hobby. I do this because I have fun doing this. But I understand completely that all of you have your own individual lives. You have either work, school, marriage, children, whatever it may be. I completely understand that you guys have your lives to live. So Whenever you guys pop in, I truly welcome you guys and enjoy your company. But when you guys don't, I don't question it because I know that it is a privilege to have each and every one of you in my podcast. So if you show up, great. If you don't, you are missed. But I understand that you're dealing with whatever in your life. Or sometimes you might not want to watch me. That's okay too. I don't watch every podcast. Sometimes I'm in the mood for somebody. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes, no, just kidding. But you know what I mean? So it's okay, CarCast. Much love and respect for you. Family always over football for me. And that's the way it should be. If it was the other way around, young man, I would be disappointed in you. The fact that you choose family over football, you are being raised properly. Tell your parents, great job. Shane James Sr. I almost said Junior, my apologies. Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see here. Austin Blackwood. How you doing, Austin? Look at the uncle. Look at the uncle right there. Holding his nephew. That is amazing, brother. How you been, Austin? Good to see you, brother. Moses Martinez, the D-back disciple, the one and only Mr. Martinez. Welcome, brother. What's up, sickness? What's up, everyone? I am here at work, working overtime, watching the man, the myth, the legend, sickness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beto, if you can you catch me up on some football and what's going on Niner World right now? Well, real quick, Mr. CarCast, for those that have been doubting Mr. Trey Lance, Trey Lance has been showing great signs in OTAs. Now, I understand it's just OTAs. Sometimes no helmet, definitely no gear on, right? So I understand it's just OTAs. But it is promising to hear from reporters how well Trey Lance is looking in OTAs. And I got to believe that last year, now that we were made aware that Trey Lance had suffered an injury to his finger on his throwing hand that really messed him up, where he had to relearn how to throw the ball, which is not easy. Now I can understand why his inaccuracy was there. He says he's completely healed. He has no issue with his finger. So this year we're going to have a great evaluation of Trey Lance. So, CarCast, Trey Lance is looking good. Hufanga is looking good at safety. Shavarius Ward is looking good. The addition that we brought in this offseason, he's looking good. He's promising. Aaron Banks is looking really, really good at left guard. He lost some weight and he feels good. And the coaches are raving about Aaron Banks. So it's exciting time, ladies and gentlemen. It is exciting time to watch 49er or hear about 49er football, because a lot of great things are being said about Aaron Banks, Trey Lance, Shavarius Ward, and Hufanga, amongst many others. All right. Yeah, they're going to lose against the Warriors, Nico. So What's up, Kimberly? How are you doing? Cardcast says Frankie Morales is in the house. Listen, guys. I haven't had a chance to do it, Frankie. I will do it. But if you are interested in 49er flags like the one behind me or others, hit me up. I have pictures of flags that Frankie Morales sells. He sells at a great price. He's an honest man that mails you your flags immediately. I highly recommend Frankie Morales for all your flags, 49er flags. Also, he does custom. Matter of fact, he's going to make me a custom flag, which once he makes it and sends it to me, I'm going to put it behind me and show you guys how much and great work that he does. So, for all your 49er flags, send me an inbox or email me at ninersicknesspodcast@gmail.com, and I will get you in touch with Frankie Morales for great deals on 49ers flags. I've been good, just working a lot. That's very understandable. Bang bang Niner gang for life. What's up, Facebook user? Here you go, bro. There's Mr. Nick Bosa. Bang bang Niner gang. Welcome. Unfortunately, with Facebook, unless you allow Ecamm, which is a software that I use to go live to identify who you are, it would just say Facebook user. So you can click on allowing Ecamm to show your name, or you can just put your name after your message so that I can address you properly. Otherwise, all I know is a Facebook, and if another person comes in that doesn't have that, it'll say Facebook user as well. Moses says, Cardcast, I am still waiting for my invite. I'm getting requests on different podcasts, so hope we can talk. Oh, okay. Yeah, Cardcast, he'll be a great guest for you. Sickness. I'm sick and tired of the negativity on Trey Lance. The blasphemy of, oh my goodness. Listen, I hear you, brother, but without fuel, there's no fire, right? The fuel that is being pumped into Trey will only make Trey better. But the reality is, Trey doesn't have to prove anything to anyone other than himself and his coaches. I know Trey is going to have his lumps here and there. And I understand Trey did not play a lot of football. But he's a very smart kid. And with the right teaching, with the right guidance of Kyle Shanahan, with a decent offensive line, great receivers, a great tight end, a great running game, and a defense that will be a top 5 defense, if not top 3. And now you add a top 5 special teams, all that is beneficial to a young quarterback. So, God forbid Trey Lance makes a mistake and turns over the ball. He will be confident enough to know that his defense will get him the ball back. So I expect Trey to have a great season. Listen, the bar is not that high with Jimmy. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Jimmy. I am grateful for what Jimmy has done while being here with the 49ers. But listen, Jimmy did not do all that great. It's not like Trey Lance is coming in and replacing a Steve Young or Joe Montana. He is coming in and replacing a Jimmy Garoppolo. And as good as Jimmy was, he wasn't great. So I expect Trey to come in, manage this football team, do what he's supposed to do, and we're going to win games. We're going to win a lot of games with Trey. I am confident in Trey's ability. I don't want to hear that Trey did not play against great opposing defenses in college. I mean, it's always nice to have good defenses that you go against, but either you're talent or you're not. Either you have the gift or you don't. Josh Allen did not play against a lot of good defenses. And you see what Josh Allen is doing today. Now, I'm not comparing Trey to Josh because Josh Allen is now established in the NFL and Trey needs to build that. But the arrow is definitely pointing towards Josh Allen. And I'm excited about that. Master Sith 40, welcome to the channel, brother. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you, my friend. So, all this talk about Trey, all this trash, all this negativity, let it be. Trey has said it in his interviews. He used to get the same negativity in college. When he arrived at North Dakota State, there were a lot of question marks about him as well. They didn't want him to play quarterback. They wanted him to play a different position. And North Dakota State gave him his opportunity as a quarterback. People were doubting him in college. And he was able to prove, even though it was 1 year, but he was able to prove to many that he can handle the task. The kid is smart. The kid is talented. Under Kyle Shanahan, he'll be fine. And it doesn't hurt to have a top 3 defense. Maybe the number 1 defense. It doesn't hurt to have a great special teams, right? Last year, how many times did we start with bad field position due to special teams? We started our own 10-yard line, 12-yard line. Terrible, right? Opposing offenses were starting in their 30 or 40-yard line with playmakers like Ray, Odom, the kid that we brought, the linebacker that we brought from Green Bay. With those additions to special teams, we should be able to start with great field position, and all that's going to be helpful to Trey. Like I said, I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo set the standard too high, where now we're panicking that Trey may not be able to at least do what Jimmy did. Second is, I saw the video on the D-backs. I hope they ain't playing outside technique when playing man to man. It will piss me off. Yeah, I saw that too, bro. They'll make their adjustments. I know that one of the areas they're really focusing right now is establishing that corner, that inside man. Who's going to be the corner inside in the slot? I think they're pretty much set with Emmanuel Mosley and Shavarius Ward on the outside as your starters. You have Emery Thomas also outside. Who are they going to put on the inside to replace K1 Williams? And there's quite a few players that are going to compete for that. So that'll be interesting. And then that kid, I'm trying to think of his name. I can't think of his name. The rookie, Castro Fields, looks very, very promising. I've been chilling, brother. I've been chilling, just relaxing with the family. I'm retired. So I just been at home and doing podcasts, going out with the wife. The kids are gone, so it's just me and my wife. So we go here and there, and pretty much boring. When you're in your 50s, bro, and you have no money, oh no, I'm blessed. I thank God that I'm okay financially, but nevertheless, we just been hanging in there, brother. Thank you for asking, Austin. I appreciate that, brother. Sickness of the D-backs are doing that. Please sound the alarm. There you go, bro. There you go. There you go. The alarms are set off. Hopefully, we won't have to set them off too often. What's up next level? Muzi, how you doing, brother? I don't know how to pronounce your last Muzik. Yeah, I'm probably butchering. Please, no disrespect. But how you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. How have you been? I've been doing good. Thank you, Austin. Luis Beltran, welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, brother. Go Niners. There he is. There's the papa. How you doing, Josh? Young hitter, how you doing, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. Always blessed, brother. Listen, a man that was paralyzed for 10 years, a man that died on the operating table for 3 to 4 minutes, was pronounced dead, to being in a wheelchair for 10 years, not able to walk, now having the ability to get up every morning, to be able to get out of my own bed and walk and do things for myself, I will for always be grateful and blessed. Because even though I didn't mind depending on my wife, but not to get away from football, but a lot of times we take things for granted, right? We take things for granted. You know, getting up, the alarm goes off, we shut it off, we get up, we stretch, we go brush our teeth, take a shower, get dressed, and start doing things in life, right? For the day. We take for granted just the ability to get up within your own power. When you're paralyzed, like I was for 10 years, and I needed assistance, and I needed a transfer board. It was a board about this long that I had to put from the bed to the wheelchair so that I can transfer into the wheelchair. I come to the realization that a lot of times we take things for granted. And it's nobody's fault. It's just life. So with that said, take every moment to appreciate life. Take every moment to appreciate your loved ones. And the simplest thing as just be able to walk. Take your own shower. Feed yourself. Those are blessings. It's nice to have money. I'm not going to argue that. Okay? It is nice to have money. But to me, the true riches is the ability to be able to do things on your own without assistance. That's when you are truly rich. Coming from a man that needed assistance for a lot of things for 10 years. So appreciate your ability to take care of yourself. I know it doesn't sound much, but man, that is worth more than any money. Because what's the whole point of being a millionaire? Having all the money in the world and you're confined to a bed and you can't get out. So Anyway, back to football. My apologies. Good afternoon, Beto. What's up, Johnny? JBX4 and 9. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. We got Facebook user. Hey, I'm Tabar from New Orleans. I've been a Niner fan my whole life. What the deal with Debo? First of all, let me go ahead and welcome you, brother. Welcome you all the way from New Orleans. Here we go. Let's go, brother. Welcome to the stream all the way from New Orleans. Everyone, welcome. My brother from another mother, Tabir from New Orleans. The whole situation with Debo, I think the Debo situation is on pause. By now, he wasn't traded. He's still on the roster. It's just a matter of moving Jimmy Garoppolo off the books so they can go ahead and address Debo. Now, would I have liked Debo to be in OTAs right now? Yes. Would I like him to develop a rapport with Trey Lance? Absolutely. But hopefully things will be taken care of before training camp and they can build that rapport with one another. But Debo will be signed. They just need to get the money off the books with Jimmy. And I believe that the Niners will move on and take care of Mr. Debo. Frankie Morales predicting a record, a 49er win and losses, 13-4. I like it. Bang bang Niner gang. Sickness. I'm still waiting to see if any quarterback can reach the high standard of Joe. Wow. Well, Steve Young, in my opinion, reached it and surpassed it. That's just me, though. But I'm not going to even dare to put that on Trey Lance. I don't want Trey Lance to be Joe Montana. I don't want Trey Lance to be Steve Young. I want Trey Lance to be the best version of himself, not a version of himself. I want him to be the best he can be of himself. I think he has the traits. I think he has the quality, the ability to be great. And I think in about 10, 12 years from now, we'll be talking highly about Trey Lance's accomplishments in football. But Joe Montana was Joe Montana. Steve Young was Steve Young. And I expect Trey Lance to be Trey Lance, if that makes any sense for you guys. Sickness, I'm still standing by what I said. Contreras Knight, the only reason because he's my son's former. That's right. I've been hearing that he's been getting burnt though, man. I've been hearing that he hasn't been so good in the slot. Hopefully he gets better. And we'll see where he goes. Thank you, sir. But Luis Moreno's in the house. What's up, Luis? What's up, brother? Missed the really late night podcast. Yeah, I took off the green screen. I cleaned up my office a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? It is about 12:15 midnight here in Northern California. I'm going to go live. There's probably going to be maybe one or two people this late. I'll probably talk about 15 minutes and then I'll get off. Right? I had about 15 to almost 20 people at 12:15 at midnight. So I went up talking all the way into 1:30 in the morning. It was fun. But I found out there's a lot of night owls like me out there, especially during the middle of the week, right? All right, just got. I'm glad you got off of work, brother. Shout out to your wife. She's the real hero for taking care of you. Thank you, Lewis. And she is. That woman put up a lot with me. She took care of me in areas that I'm not going to get personal. But just imagine being paralyzed from my waist down for 10 years. And I hate to say this, but I was an idiot. I was depressed. I was angry, frustrated because I couldn't take care of myself. You know, you have accidents, a lot of things, and I was very verbally abusive. And I'm not saying this because, you know, I'm trying to be all bad. I am ashamed of what I did, but I'm an open book with you guys. You guys are my family, and I believe as long as you learn from your mistakes and you grow, that's all that matters. Now, all I do is take care of my wife. I love her. I put her on a pedestal, and I appreciate her truthfully because what I put that woman through, no man should ever put any woman through. And even though it's an excuse, but it's not an excuse, just because I was angry at the world, just because I was depressed, and, you know, you got to understand, I went from being very independent, doing my own thing, to completely relying on someone else. Now, that's not an excuse to disrespect anyone. But I'm grateful that she put up with me. I'm grateful that she was able to realize it wasn't me, it was my situation. And today, we've been happily married. I appreciate her every day. I treat her like a queen. Am I perfect? No. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But I always try to be the better man every day. So yes, Mr. Moreno, she is definitely the real hero in this. And I'm proud. Sorry that I kind of went left field here, but I truly appreciate her. Moses says, sickness, I disagree with the Steve Young, Joe Montana. Only debate I need Joe Montana for. See, that's the issue right there. Rings, Super Bowl rings is a team accomplishment. Okay? So, I'm going to ask this question. Who's better? Peyton Manning or Tom Brady? And if people say Tom Brady because he has 7 rings, then that's your opinion. But there's no way that Tom Brady is better than Peyton Manning. Dan Marino was one heck of a quarterback, and he has no rings. So even though Super Bowls are nice, but you got to remember, that's a team effort. That's not individual accolades. So you got to look at these players, what they do and what they bring to the team individually to make the team better. So I get that. A lot of people tell me 4 Super Bowls to 1 Super Bowl with Steve Young, but it's not just the rings. It's everything within. And it can be a debate either way. The fact that Joe Montana played for the Niners and became a Hall of Famer, the fact that Steve Young played for the Niners and became a Hall of Famer, that's all that really matters, right? Now, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I think Steve Young is a better quarterback than Joe Montana. A lot of people think that Joe Montana is a better quarterback than Steve Young. That's fine. That's a matter of opinion. But I don't base anything off of Super Bowls. Super Bowls are a team effort and not individual. So You know, Jim Kelly, one heck of a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Never won a Super Bowl. But he did the things that Jim Kelly was able to do. I would take that over Tom Brady. And Tom Brady has 7. Now, I'm not trying to undermine 7. 7 Super Bowls is an accomplishment within itself, but it doesn't mean you're the best quarterback because you have the most rings. That's just my opinion, though. But OTAs so far have been impressive. I've been hearing nothing but great things about our quarterback, our secondary, our offensive line. Now, again, this is just OTAs. They haven't put on their gear yet. I'm trying to think of their name. The name is slipping my mind. The pads. They're out there without pads. So, you can't truly make a true evaluation until the pads go on. I can't wait for the pads to go on to really see, especially in the running game. It's hard to evaluate how the running backs are doing without pads. Once the pads go on, then you can have a better idea of how these players are doing individually. And they haven't done any 11 on 11. I believe just 7 on 7. I can't wait for the 11 on 11 with pads to truly get a true sense of how these players are doing. But just the fact that these reporters, Grant Cohn, David Lombardi, Jennifer Lee Chan, and Matt Miyoko, Matt Burrows, all these reporters are reporting highly things about Trey is good to hear. At least for me. It's really, really good to hear. Um, Honestly, to compare Kyle Shanahan to Bill Walsh, I think it's unfair. I think it's truly unfair to Kyle Shanahan. Bill Walsh coached in a completely different era of football. Um, I don't know about you, but I hate comparisons. I know we do that a lot. People do that a lot, but I like to see players become who they are based on their own accomplishments. The fact that sometimes people say, like, well, Kyle Shanahan hasn't got as good as Bill Walsh is going to be forever Bill Walsh. I mean, he invented the West Coast offense. The man was brilliant. Nothing but respect for Bill Walsh. But I think Kyle Shanahan, within his own right, is becoming a good coach. Now, when he took over the 49ers, he took over a terrible team. He dismantled it, and he had to rebuild it from the ground up. He has been dealt with a lot of injuries. And listen, the first year we had no injuries really was 2019, and we made it all the way to the Super Bowl. 2020, we missed the playoffs because of injuries across the board, right? But then 2021, we started kind of rough, but we made it to the NFC Championship and almost won the game. We lost by 3 points of going to our second Super Bowl in the last 10 years. And this is with Josh Norman at corner. This is without Raheem Mostert at running back. And we made it to the NFC Championship. So I hate comparisons. Bill Walsh will forever be a great icon for the Niners. But I think this Kyle Shanahan is building his own legacy within this organization and in football. And he doesn't have to be Bill Walsh. He just needs to be the best of himself. And I love me some Kyle Shanahan. Does he make some bonehead calls? Yes. Is he stubborn sometimes? Yes. Is he loyal to a fault to veterans? Oh my God. Yes. But I'll still take Kyle Shanahan any day. What's up, Dick Tracy? I love you too, brother. Well, that's a matter of opinion, and that's okay. That's okay when people say that Brady is better than Manning or Manning's better than Brady. And that's the great thing about football, that we have our own opinions on who we think is better. Now, I see it one way, you see it another way. Brady played in adverse weather conditions 75% of still outplayed Manning and Everest. I don't know. I can definitely bring up a debate with you. Maybe we'll do a show where I bring you on to the show, man. We can debate it. And I can show you film on why I think that Manning is a better quarterback than Brady. I might blur. I thought I looked blurry there for a minute. So, OTAs, second week. Second week of OTAs are here. I cannot wait for training camp. I cannot wait for the pads to go on. I'm excited to see how these players continue to grow. I'm excited to see Trey Lance to continue to develop. And I hope that we can get Debo in sooner rather than later so that he can start building that chemistry with Trey Lance. But Brandon Ayuk is definitely getting that work in. What's up, Nick? Yeah, there's only one Bill Walsh. Again, I hate comparisons because everybody is individually. Everybody has their good and their bads. I just think that Kyle Shanahan, he's his own coach, first-time coach, and I just want to win with. I think we're gonna. Bill Walsh had Joe Montana to win all those Super Bowls. If Trey Lance truly is the quarterback that's going to be great in the NFL, Kyle Shanahan will get his opportunities to win multiple Super Bowls with Trey. And again, even if he wins multiple Super Bowls, he should never be compared to Bill Walsh. What's wrong with recognizing each man individually? Recognizing Bill Walsh for what he did and recognizing Kyle Shanahan for what he's doing. Beto, give me your prediction on the record. I've done predictions already on my show just for the fun of it. But honestly, until I see some of the preseason games, and as soon as I see some of the players where they're at, I can give you a better prediction towards the 2022 season. It's kind of hard to make that prediction today because a lot of pieces are going to be moved between today and September 11th. So ask me this question after the first preseason game. After the first preseason game, go ahead and ask me again what my prediction will be. And at that time, I can give you a better prediction than I could today, if that makes any sense. All right. We can definitely do that. Sickness, pop quiz. What do you look for in a D-back before the play starts? Well, as you know, I'm not an expert a lot in the D-back department as you are. But one of the things that I look at is how well he backpedals and how he can run stride with the receiver. Does he stay on the receiver? Does he get left behind? So one of the things that I truly look for is his ability to backpedal and turn. Backpedal and turn, and his footwork. But again, my area of expertise is the front line, defensive line, excuse me. But that's one of the things that I look at for a D-back, his ability to backpedal and turn his hips. How he does his hips is something that I really look up to. Not look up to, but look for. What's up, Jaime Bryant? Welcome to the stream, brother. Make sure to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. What's up, Sickness? They talk about Trey Ball. Yeah, I know. I heard that. Didn't Steve Young have basically the same? Listen, all these, the ball is wobbled. The ball's not this. The ball's that. It doesn't. None of that matters when you're playing in a game. When the live ammunition, when the defenders are coming at you, it's how quick you process. How quick can you process what's happening? How quick can you make adjustments on the fly, on the field? This all about wobble balls and this and that. It doesn't matter. You're right. Steve Young had a lot of missed wobble balls. He's in the Hall of Fame, right? So I think people put in too much on practices. Oh, he can't throw the straight ball or this or that. Or, that doesn't matter. Is what he does on the field on game day. How does he adjust? How does he read? How does he make his progressions? Does he do a check down? A lot of those things are important in a quarterback, not necessarily whether he can throw the ball with a spiral or it wobbles. You know what I mean? So I think that's hilarious. Second is, what do I look for in a D-back before the play starts? Not you, me. Anyone can answer as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read it right. Well, let me know, what do you look for in a corner before the play starts? Real quick, what's up, Lucky? Do I look blurry or am I clear on your side? For some reason, it looks like I'm blurry. Well, what's up, Lucky? How you doing, brother? I'm gonna be getting off of this. I'm about to hit the hour mark, but I came on here because I'm excited about OTAs. Thank you, Dick Tracy. I appreciate that, brother. I came on here because I'm really excited about OTAs. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Trey Lance. I've been hearing good things about our secondary. I've been hearing great things about Aaron Banks. Now, I heard that 3 of the rookies did not practice today. I heard that three was it Jackson, TDP, and Danny Gray were not at practice today. So I don't know what's happening there, but I don't think it's due to injury. Reaper, Cobra, 96. What's up, brother? Jimmy G threw 4 interceptions in practice, and we went to the Super Bowl. Yep. Yes, we did. Practice is practice for the players to get a rapport with their receivers, tight ends, running backs. So be it. What you see in practice, I seen players terrible in practice. Terrible. But as soon as the lights went on game day, a switch turned on, and they played great football in real games. But they were terrible in practice. A little blurry. So I am a little blurry? Huh. Thank you. Yep. I like that hat though. Sickness looks like in 94 era. Yep. Pretty good. So I'm trying to figure out why this is. Is it because of this? Let's see. Is that better? I think it's a little bit because of the mic. Let's see if that's a little bit better. I think a lot of the blurriness comes because the camera's picking up the mic here and is focusing on the mic and not on me. Okay, so we were on the same page then. We definitely were on the same page when it comes to that. See, I have learned from you, Mr. D-back disciple. Yeah, I know. I just saw that right now. So now I look clear. Now it's not really focusing on the mic. It should be focused on moi. And nobody told me that I was out of focus. Nobody told me, yo, Niner sickness, te miras feo. Nadie. What's up with that, man? What's up with that? Nobody told me that I was out of focus. Ay, ay, ay. What am I going to do with you people? Anyway, I'm excited to hear. I'm excited what I'm hearing out of these reporters in camp. I'm excited to hear more of Hufanga, more of Trey Lance, more of Aaron Banks. Those are the things that I'm excited about. And I cannot wait to hear more good news when it comes to practices. But I can't wait. Honestly, I'm looking forward to training camp, I want the pads on. Once the pads go on, you can truly get a better idea of how these players are looking. But I am confident in Trey Lance. I am confident in Kyle Shanahan, D'Amico Ryans, and the defense. And the fact that we proved our special teams doesn't hurt. Well, I was just messing with people. I'm just messing with you, Jaime. Whether I look focused or out of focus, it's all good, bro. I was just messing with you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you being part of my life. You guys are awesome. Correct. And that's the way it should be, Moses. It's kind of hard to really kind of predict or make assessments based on no pads, no helmets. You got to wait for the pads. You got to wait for the helmets, the whole gear to be on to make a better assessment. Right on, Jaime. Por vida. We're all good. We're all good, bro. We're all family here. Appreciate you very much. All right, guys. That's going to be my show for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the Niner Sickness podcast. Make sure to let your people know. Listen, guys, before I go, if you're watching me on Facebook and you're not following me on YouTube, it takes about a minute. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Hold on. Subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time. Even if you watch me on YouTube, on Facebook, that's fine. But if you can make it over to YouTube and support me there, I would truly appreciate it. You guys, thank you for watching. If you guys want to follow me on IG, feel free to follow me on IG at Niner Sickness. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Niner Sickness 49. I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And most importantly, thank you for hanging out with me on this Wednesday. Enjoy the hump day. Be blessed. And we'll see you on the next podcast. Peace.